Hi, Eric Wilson here, independent licensed mechanic with 30 years of experience. In the next short while, I'm going to show you the inside story on this 2016 Jeep Compass so you can make yourself an informed decision on whether this is for you or not. Now, coming in on the front right tire, you got about 50% tread on aggressive snow tires, down but definitely not out. Coming behind the front right tire, this is the right lower ball joint. It's critical for this to be tight because it's one of the two things that holds the wheels to the chassis. It is tight. This rubber boot here is full of grease. It's the outer CV. If it was leaking, you see grease all over the place. In the interior CV boot, same thing. If it was leaking, if it was ripped, you see grease all over the place. It's not. Important not to be because it lubricates the axle as you go forward. This is a sway bar link connected from here up to there, and these are brand new, and it's important that they're connected because they dampen the sway when you go around the corner. Your brakes are brand new. You got 40,000 K on brand new brakes on the front. Now this is your right outer seat. This is your right outer tie rod on, and this is the most important thing on the right side because it's the only thing that holds the wheels to the steering, and it is tight. Now your okay, now brake-wise, leak-wise, I'm not seeing anything leak-wise here. Okay, here's the point. If it was going to leak, here's where the drive shaft comes out of the rear diff. And if it's going to leak, you see it right here, bone dry. I am not seeing any evidence of leaks here anywhere. Another shot, okay, inside this is the oil pan. Another place if it's going to leak, you'd see it all along here. Bit of a stain, but definitely not an active leak. Now, coming across to the left front tire, you've got about 50% tread on aggressive snow tires, down but not out. 40,000 K on your brakes. Your left lower ball joint is tight. Your left outer CV boot, good and dry. Your left outer tie rod is tight. Left sway bar link connected from there up to there, intact, doing its job. Left inner CV boot, good and dry. More importantly, if you look at the ribs behind there, those ribs it would be a leak point because that's where the drive shaft comes out of the axle. And if it's going to leak, you'd see it right there, bone dry. Now, bottom of the car, very, very clean. I don't even see any surface rust on this thing, and that's really good for the year of it. This is your catalytic converter, part of your exhaust here, all intact, no issues with that. Yeah, and another leak, now here's where the drive shaft goes into the rear diff. Another leak point would be right here. See for yourself, bone dry. Another leak point would be right here where the drive shaft comes out to the left rear, good and dry. Another leak point would be right here where the drive shaft comes out to the right rear, and that's good and dry. The right outer CV boot, good and dry. Right inner CV boot, good and dry. This is your right rear shock, and it's full of oil. If it was leaking, you see it dripping all the way down there. Your brakes had about 20,000 K on your rear brakes, about half of what you got on the front there. So down, but definitely not out. Now your right rear sway bar link connected from here to here, intact and doing its job. Okay, coming across to the left rear shock, good and dry. Left rear sway bar link connected. Left rear outer CV boot, dry. Left rear inner CV boot, good and dry. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything leak-wise, brake-wise, or suspension-wise so far. What I'm going to do is take you up and show you the motor and the top of the car. Okay, you've got 271, 288, and as far as I understand, those were highway miles. So as far as I can see so far, this thing has been well maintained. No cracks in your windshield. Dash looking clean. Now I'll take you out and show you the condition of the motor. Okay, with the motor running. Okay, shot of the exhaust with the motor running. Very, very clean. Now, the first thing you want to do in every car is take off the oil cap, take it off and take a look underneath and see if there's any indication of white goo. Now, white goo would be a combination of oil and antifreeze, which would be an internal leak, and I am not seeing any indication of that on this car at all. In fact, I'm not hearing anything of any concern in this motor. Running very smooth, very quiet, and as far as I can tell, this thing has been well maintained. So, Hopefully this will help me make an informed decision, and that's my estimation of the vehicle. And if you need any help, feel free to get a hold of me, and I will do what I can do to help. Have a good one.